look at episode 118 of Talk Wrestling here on NoDQ.com and, of course, YouTube.com/NoDQCAW. Thank you all for watching, as always, as you do every week. I want to have a big plug right now. Let's do that right away. Aaron posted I guess what you call a moderator board on the YouTube page, and you guys have been sending in question after question after question. 100 and something questions already on there. So, next week's show, we're going to get into those questions based on popularity. This is like viewer's choice. WWE did they did viewer's choice. I'll get into that later. But this is real viewer's choice. This is what you guys think are the best questions that have been submitted to the moderator board. Starting next week, we're going to get into those questions, okay? All right. In the news on WWE and TNA, and I'll get to some indie stuff in a minute as well. The big news coming out of the wrestling world, of course, is the NXT invasion of Monday Night Raw this past Monday. Quite frankly, the biggest angle they've done on Raw in years. Those guys destroyed everything. They beat up Jerry Lawler. They beat up Matt Striker. They destroyed the announce table. Michael Cole went running for his life. But, as the Jaster 19 says, Michael Cole wasn't around for any of that. Is he behind this? One has to ponder that. They beat up Punk. They beat up Gallows. I don't know what happened. I didn't even saw what happened to Serena. And, of course, they just annihilated John Cena. Even Bryan Danielson got his kick in on John Cena. That was cool. That was really cool. I got a lot of questions, but Kawman611, or I don't know how to say it. Sorry, boss, on YouTube. Will it flop like the 2001 invasion of ECW and WCW? I don't know, but you got to keep in mind they had the next day on NXT to promote it, and the only person that talked about it all night was Michael Cole, and which makes me wonder if he's behind it. He's the only guy that talked about it, and the rest of the company just kind of ignored it. So I'm interested to see if they're going to talk about it on SmackDown Friday night. I'm interested to see if they're going to talk about it on Raw Monday night. They should. This is the best thing they've done in years. The rest of Raw sucked. We all saw it. You saw it. I saw it. The whole A-Team angle was bogus. They stole Jerry's crown. Okay, whatever. But the NXT angle I popped so hard. I marked out so bad. I was watching it. When did I watch it? I watched it yesterday on DVR, and everybody was telling me, you gotta see Raw. Aaron was bugging me for 2 days. You gotta see this, dude. You gotta see this. I'm reading the results. I'm like, it doesn't look like anything big. And Aaron's like, no, you gotta see it. You gotta see it. So I finally saw it, and I admit it. I marked out. I popped big time, and it was crazy. Brian Culp 3113 asked me where I would take it if I was writing it. I would. God, I've been thinking about this ever since I saw it yesterday. Honestly, I would just keep it going and keep these guys in the spotlight, all 8 of them, and make them, have Barrett be their spokesperson because he's one of the better talkers they've got in that group. They've all had good, decent mic skills since they've been on NXT, but just keep it going. Don't squash it. Don't kill it. Don't God, I don't want to phrase this. Don't, diminish it. This is the hottest thing they've done in years. And if they kill it off, if they have one thing go wrong, then the whole thing's dead. So, don't do what they did to Rampage Jackson on Raw, which is squash him, make him look like a joke. I understand he got beat up by Evans. I know Evans whooped his ass at UFC, whatever number that was. But, the A-Team was supposed to be the host of Raw. Rampage Jackson's one of the biggest UFC stars in the entire world, and he's made to look like a punk. They punked him out. Okay? That was ridiculous, the way they made him look. And I thought it was a travesty. And I know UFC's their competition, so to speak, but if you're going to have a guy guest host Raw, showcase him. Don't make him look like a punk. And they did. It was stupid. And what else was stupid was viewer's choice on Raw. Can you honestly expect us to believe that of the 3 tag teams that were supposed to face the Hart Dynasty, that the viewers made their choice, overwhelmingly made their choice, of the Great Khali and Hornswoggle? I mean, the Usos were a choice, which I would have liked to have seen. But I like the fact that they extended that angle and are making it go farther. I would even pick the Dude Busters. They were right there Yes, the Dude Buster's gimmick is a joke. There's no doubt about that. But you know what? Honestly, Great Khali and Hornswoggle as a tag team? No. Sorry. What else was there? The Big Show and Jericho. That was funny. I like seeing Big Show do all 3 gimmicks on Jericho. That was funny. The dance-off between Santino and Vladimir Kozlov, that was horrible. It was supposed to be funny, but, you know, Vladimir should not be funny. Vladimir should be a destruction machine. That's what he should be. What else? The Divas thing. Do you honestly expect me to leave? Of the 3 choices, they picked the Battle Royal. The Diva Battle Royals suck. Okay? They're awful. They don't have to go over the top rope. They can throw them through the ropes. That's ridiculous. I would have liked to have seen either the 6-on-6 match or even, hell, what the hell, Eve as a champion versus Michelle or Layla as champion. Why not do that match? Just the whole thing was just so stupid. And, much like the big angle on SmackDown right now is stupid. They found the Undertaker, Kane found the Undertaker in a vegetative state. They couldn't have just said they crushed his face, which is what happened. Mysterio crushed his face in that match. They had to do a gimmicky angle. And now Kane is on the hunt for the attacker. Kane will seek vengeance. There will be vengeance like they have never seen, or whatever the hell he said. God. It's just awful. It really has come to the point where NXT is the only tolerable show to watch in WWE. And the guys they've picked this semester, I like the rookies. I like the fact that Mike Rotunda's son is there, Husky Harris. Kaval is up in the main show. Yay. Low key, of course, they put him with LayCool. And they're making him carry their belts and whatever. Michael McGillicutty, of course, the son of Curt Hennig, Joe Hennig. The pro choices, not sure about. Zack, Ryder, Cody, Rhodes, The Miz again, LayCool. Half of the pros don't deserve to be on NXT. They need to have real pros. I don't consider LayCool viable pros. Zack Ryder has been with the company for a couple of years. Cody Rhodes is still a baby. And Miz, God, I like Miz, but he's already a pro. And then you had, the NXT rookies. They got beat up Tuesday. They got beat up. If you want to put over NXT, showcase these guys. I don't understand why they're having the Season 1 rookies dominate Raw and just destroy everything. And then the next night, the Season 2 rookies got the crap beat out of them. I don't know if it's like a retaliation thing for a punishment for the Season 1 rookies. You don't punish the Season 1 rookies by beating up the Season 2 rookies. You punish Season 1 rookies by launching a counterattack against those guys. God forbid. There's a pay-per-view coming up in a couple of weeks. We'll talk about that right now, I guess. Only 2 matches still announced. The Fatal 4-Way for the WWE Championship, John Cena, Sheamus, Edge, and Randy Orton. And the Fatal 4-Way match for the World Heavyweight Championship, Jack Swagger, Rey Mysterio, CM Punk, and The Big Show. Slammiversary is this Sunday on pay-per-view for TNA. Dixie Carter's teasing a big surprise. Check that with a grain of salt. This is Dixie Carter we're talking about. So we'll see what happens there. Will Hogan be back? He's had back surgery. He should be on Impact. Will he be back? Bischoff, will he be back? His production company is doing Reaction, that new show that's coming out. So I would think Bischoff will play a prominent role in TNA for many, many months to come. Reed Flair signed with TNA. He's still a rookie. He's still a baby. I talk about the NXT guys being babies and Cody Rhodes being a baby. Reed Flair is still green. And he's got a TNA contract because of his last name? That makes no sense to me. And the main event for this pay-per-view is Rob Van Dam versus Sting. Don't get me wrong. I'll be the first guy to, put the thumbs up in the air and, pop for Rob Van Dam. But this, Slammiversary was all about King of the Mountain. And, for the last 8 years or 7 years, whatever it's been. It's all about King of the Mountain. And now they're having a one-on-one match for the championship. That doesn't... I don't understand that. Just both companies are disappointing me, as always, lately. So, you know, I will still... I'll still watch wrestling. I always will. But, you know, just to, you know... I guess they're bringing the Survivor Series back, which is a good sign. You know, Survivor Series is coming back, which makes me happy. Undertaker can have his 20th anniversary at Survivor Series and then go out on top if he comes back from this orbital injury, whatever he's got going on. But pay-per-views even have been disappointing me overall. Hopefully Survivor Series, hopefully SummerSlam. I'd like to go to SummerSlam. Aaron, are you going to SummerSlam? You're going to SummerSlam. Okay. I'll try to get a ticket. I'd like to go to see SummerSlam because it's in Los Angeles. I'd like to go to Access and be part of the hoopla, you know? But again, money's tight. Before I go this week on Talk Wrestling, let me talk about the indie scene and SoCal in particular. There's a new championship that's out there. It's called the World Independent Ladies Division Championship. I know what belt this really is. I know. It says it right there. We did our best with the belt. I applaud Fancy Rose for the customization of this championship. Very well done. Currently the champion is Chloe, formerly SnowCal Chloe. She defeated Kiara Dillon in the match at Pro Wrestling Uprising's Clash for the Cure 3 a couple weeks ago, which, by the way, Clash for the Cure and the entire event to fight cancer from the American Cancer Society, over 3,000 people or something like that. It's just a tremendous turnout. Thank you all for coming out to that. It was great. I missed most of the show because there was an event later on the night that I had to get to. But then Chloe defended the championship against the New York Knockout Nikki at the Fit Pits show where they crowned their first champion, which the current champion now is Bo Cooper. I love Bo. And of course, in Nikki's corner was her former tag team partner, Lizzie Valentine. Chloe is going to be on a radio show Saturday. God, I can't remember what it is now. I couldn't tell you. It's on our website. It's on Travis's Facebook, Jimmy Quinn's Facebook, so you can check it out at Travis Leland on Twitter, TravisLeland. You can find his Twitter there. And also, Chloe's going to be in Muscle magazine with this and talk about Wild and promote Wild there, so you can catch her in Muscle magazine soon. I don't know when, but she'll be talking about that as well. Come out to SoCal. Check out the new championship. It's going to be defended all over Southern California at various promotions. Chloe is so happy. It'll be defended at MPW. MPW, by the way, is back. Millennium Pro Wrestling, is that correct, Aaron? They had a great tribute show for Roddy Piper. They brought out the entire locker room. They dedicated the whole show to him. He put the sleeper on somebody. I missed it. I'm so pissed off myself that I missed it because I haven't seen MPW. And Aaron went to their debut show. The main event was Frankie Kazarian versus Chris Daniels versus Adam Pearce. Adam Pearce will be at Millennium Pro Wrestling on July 31st, the NWA Heavyweight Champion of the World. SoCal Pro also will be showcasing Adam at their NWA Showcase in San Diego. I hope to get out to that, but San Diego is like 3 hours. It's a long drive. I know Aaron won't go to that. God, yeah, we're not going anywhere without the Santa Clarita and San Fernando Valleys. We're staying right here. But I'd like to go. Other than that, that's going to do it for Talk Wrestling. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget, next week we're going to get to the mailbag on the moderator board at youtube.com/NoDQSAW. We're going to get to your most popular questions. We'll see you next time.